Hi artists, today we'll be making jelly prints. So this is an example of a jelly print. Another word for this type of print is monoprint, a print that can only be made once using the ink from our plate. So these are our jelly plates. When you have them, please do not pick them up or stab them or poke them with any of the tools on the table. When you get to your table spots, the table will look like this. So we'll have paper on the edge, free trays with our colors, our tools here which help us roll out the color, which are called brayers. And then we also have various tools for making textures. So these roll out, as well as this one for making lines. Make sure when we're using our paintbrush to use the other end of the paintbrush to draw our lines or shapes. We also have stamps to create texture as well. All right, so when we start with our jelly prints, we're going to take our brayer and start by grabbing some ink. You want to roll the ink until you hear that sticky sound. We roll our ink onto our plate so that it is nice and even. Make sure you get all the corners and that the ink is coated evenly across our jelly plate. I'm going to start with this tool here to create lines. So you can create squiggly lines or straight lines. Go over them if you want. And the next step is to take our paper, your choice of white or gray, and make sure it's centered over our jelly plate. Place it down and give your jelly plate and your paper a massage to get all of the ink off of that jelly plate and onto that paper. Going over all of the edges. And this will help you get a good print. So set that aside to dry. You'll want to put your name and class code on the bottom right side corner. So I'll say I'm 4L. All right, so we're going to experiment with some more colors. So I'll take some purple, rolling it out until I hear that sticky sound to make sure our brayer is evenly coated. Just roll over whatever pattern or color you had, and you can split colors too. So I'll take some purple and green. Okay, I am going to experiment with this paintbrush and draw some shapes into the jelly plate. Maybe some lines down here. You can also take a stamp and layer the texture over your design. Again, take a piece of paper, make sure it's centered over your jelly plate, and give that plate and the paper another massage to get all of the ink onto the paper. Again, making sure we're labeling on the bottom right-hand corner with your name and class code. So that's our second print. So really have fun experimenting with these colors, these textures, all the stamps and the rollers, as well as the brayers. And that's how we make a jelly print.